Hi, and welcome to another Gamerviking video. I'm Sargoth, and this is German Air Combat. Right now I'm in the BF-109 F4 version. I'm climbing to meet the bombers and... what the fuck? Alright. The BF-109 was first conceived as an interceptor, and in this role it really shines. It's an excellent climber, and its superior speed makes it one nasty surprise for any bombers. The F4 version started its production in May of 1941 and was produced for 1 year. 1,841 aircrafts of the F4 were built. The F4 version is fitted with a 20mm Mauser MG151-20 with the 200 rounds of ammunition. It has two 7.92 MG17 machine guns fitted to the nose as well, with an ammo count of 1,000 rounds each. The later version of the F4, which the one I'm flying is, could fit two Mauser MG151 pods under its wing as well, which I have. This is to my knowledge the first BF-109 we will encounter that has the option to mount such pods in War Thunder. The F version was also what Franz Stigler started flying when he reported for duty in Africa. Franz Stigler was one of the Germans flying aces during the war and became known after the war by the book A Higher Call, where his story is told. He escorted a badly damaged B-17 over his own AA guns in an act of mercy. If you haven't heard of this story, I suggest you check this book out. Well, you want to start the mission out by climbing to meet any bombers in this aircraft. Unfortunately for me, in this mission, this cloud cover is ruining any possibilities for me to spot bombers, and so I decided to use the boom and zoom tactic. Although most of the BF-109 doesn't have the worst turn rate, they are not the best turn fighter, so do not try to outturn an enemy Spitfire, for example. You want to gain a lot of speed in your dive, and once you've discharged your weapons and disengaged, you want to use all that energy to climb again to avoid any enemy from following you. Also, before you dive, make sure you have a secondary target to latch onto if the first should prove fruitless. Unless it's a bomber, always get the bombers in a BF-109. And boom, and zoom. As you can see, we climbed and kept most of our speed. I could have gone higher, but I would have lost more speed. Speed is everything to the BF-109. Keep it agile, keep it fast. Climbing up to do another boom and zoom. Again, to help out friendly. Got more targets. The first one should fail. And not enough shots there. One of the tactics I like to use is an Immelman to gain height and turn back on my target. It's a very effective tactic. But again, being in a BF-109, you should go after the bombers. It has the speed and it has the armament to quickly dispose of the bombers. So that's what I'm going to do here. The F-Series saw a complete redesign of the wings, the cooling systems and the fuselage aerodynamics, and was powered by the DB601N engine for the F1 and F2 series, or the DB601E engine for the F3 and F4 series. Considered by many as the high watermark of the BF-109 development, the F-series abandoned the wing cannon and concentrated all armaments in the forward fuselage, with a pair of synchronized machine guns above and a single 15 or 20mm motor cannon and mount cannon behind the engine, the latter firing between the cylinder banks and through the propeller hub. This makes the BF-109F a more dangerous plane to its enemies, as the pilot was more accurate with the guns. This configuration was used by all subsequent variants. The turn radius isn't that bad, but it's more of a boom zoom aircraft than anything else. Excellent to taking out bombers like PBI. While the cannon pods were generally looked down upon by the German pilots, as it made the aircraft more sluggish to pilot, it's an invaluable asset in War Thunder. As you can see, I have no problems taking down that PBI. The Soviet machine gun technician Viktor M. Sheneshky, probably pronouncing that wrong, recalled this about the Messerschmitt. The Messer was a very well designed plane. First, it had an engine of an inverted type, so it could not be knocked out from below. It also had two water radiators with a cut-off system. If one radiator leaked, you could fly on the second or close both down and fly at least 5 minutes more. The pilot was protected by the armor plate from the back, and the fuel tank was also behind armor. Our planes had fuel tanks in the center of their wings, that's why our pilot got burned. What else did I like about the Messer? It was highly automatic and thus easy to fly. It also employed an electrical pitch regulator, which our planes did not have. Our propeller system with the variable pitch was hydraulic, making it possible to change pitch without engine running. If, God forbid, you turned off the engine at high pitch, it was impossible to turn the propeller and was very hard to start the engine again. Finally, the German ammo counter was also a great thing. I don't think the Russian had the ammo counter. I have not seen it in any of the aircraft yet. Here's another clip. Here I'm in the tropical version of the F4. There's not much difference between the two versions, other than the tropical version having a filter over the intake. In this clip, the plane is complete stock. And my first victim is a King Cobra. Get a couple of shots in. Wait till he stabilizes and then go for the kill. And he's down. Realizing where I'm heading, I'm quickly turn around and speed away from that. You don't really want to be flying into that many enemies. Keeping an eye on my 6 to make sure that I don't pick up any on my tail. Do a nimble man to quickly turn around and engage the lag coming in. Landing myself by enemy kill assist. Checking my 6 to make sure it's clear. Again, I'm doing the email man to quickly turn around. Get a couple of shots in. Oh, he's too fast for me. Keep going to get the next one. Oh, nope. A couple of shots into him. Get on his tail. Then on my back. Kill assist. Ooh, almost. Check my 6. Make sure I've got no one on my tail. And then doing a, well, sort of a split S. Get a couple of shots in. As you can see, this is no turn fighter. That's another kill for me. Doing another man. And right on. Kill. Another one. Kill. No one chasing my teammate there. Not turning around to make sure. Try to get in a couple of more shots before the match is over. D25 is the closest. And there we go. So to sum up, the BF-109 is a interceptor and should be used for that. Taking out bombers. Or can turn fight as well. Thanks for watching.